How much do you need to retire comfortably in Australia? Say $80,000 a year? It's a common goal for many Australians. Not extravagant, but enough for most to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle without money stress. So what does it actually take to fund that kind of retirement? In this video, I'll show you how much super you need to retire on $80,000 a year, how home ownership impacts those numbers, and the 4 strategic levers you can pull whether you're ahead or trying to catch up. I'm Chris Strano, Managing Partner at Toro Wealth and founder of superguy.com.au. We've helped thousands of Australians in their 50s and 60s plan for a confident retirement. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button so that you get all of my retirement planning tips. And just a reminder, this video is general information only, not personal advice. You can find the full disclaimer below. So how much super do you really need to retire on $80,000 a year? Well, the short answer, to retire on $80,000 a year in Australia, you'll need a super balance of roughly between $700,000 and $1.4 million. It's a broad range because everyone's situation is different. How much you'll need depends on key factors like your retirement age, life expectancy, investment returns, if you're single or partnered, and whether you own your own home or qualify for the age pension. Even with the same income goal, these variables can dramatically change how much you need. So to give you a clearer idea of what it takes to retire on $80,000 a year, I'll walk you through some example scenarios with estimated figures. These estimates assume an annual income of $80,000 in today's dollars, an investment return of 6.5% per annum after fees, retirement income lasting until age 90, and an inflation rate of 2.5% per annum, an age pension when eligible. Let's take a look at the numbers for singles first, both homeowners and non-homeowners. A single homeowner would require approximately $1.45 million in superannuation if retiring at age 60. If they retire at age 67, they would need around $1.25 million. I know, it's a big number and it might feel out of reach, but don't stress. Later in this video, I'll walk you through some adjustments that can help make it more achievable. For a single non-homeowner, they would need approximately $1.2 million in superannuation if retiring at age 60. If retiring at age 67, they would require around $950,000. Now, before we get onto the figures for couples, you might be wondering why there is a difference between homeowner and a non-homeowner. Well, it comes down to age pension support. Non-homeowners generally need less superannuation than homeowners because the age pension asset test threshold is higher for non-homeowners. This allows them to qualify for more age pension, which helps offset higher housing costs such as rent. Now, let's see how things shift for couples. Here's where it gets interesting. Couple homeowners would require a combined balance of approximately $1.45 million in superannuation if retiring at age 60. However, if they retire at age 67, they would only need around $700,000. For couple non-homeowners, they would need approximately $1.3 million in superannuation if retiring at age 60, and if retiring at age 67, they would only require around $650,000. As you can see, there's not a huge difference between singles and couples retiring at age 60. But at age 67, the gap becomes significant, and that's largely due to the age pension. With 2 people receiving the age pension when eligible, couples need less super to generate the same income. Okay, let's pause here for a second. Now that you've seen the numbers, where do you stand? Are those numbers within reach, or is there still some ground to make up? Either way, it's the perfect time to step back, reassess, and consider your next steps. We're about to walk through 4 strategic levers you can pull to adjust your retirement plan. These levers can help you fine-tune your strategy, whether you're feeling behind and want to close the gap, or you're already on track and want greater confidence in your direction. Firstly, desired retirement income and lifestyle. One of the first areas that you can adjust is your expected income and lifestyle in retirement. If you're ahead, consider a retirement income of more than $80,000 a year. Alternatively, plan for higher spending in the first 10 years of retirement and then scale back later. This approach can help you enjoy a more active and fulfilling lifestyle early on when you're likely to be healthier and more mobile, ultimately improving the overall quality of your retirement. If you're behind, be honest with yourself. Do you really need $80,000 a year? Another option is to revisit your retirement lifestyle expectations. Evaluate your daily living costs, hobbies, travel plans, and healthcare needs. Also, reprioritize your spending. Separate your must-haves from your nice-to-haves to see where you can adjust. Alright, the next lever you can pull is retirement age. As you saw previously in the video, the age you can retire can greatly affect how much super you'll need. The earlier you retire, the higher the balance you'll need. If you're ahead, consider retiring earlier. how valuable would those extra years of retirement be to you? You could spend more time with family, pursue passions that you've put off, or simply enjoy life without work in the way. Money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy back time, and that's often what matters most. If you're behind, postpone retirement. Even a few extra years of work can significantly boost your super. What about exploring part-time or flexible work? It can help bridge the gap while offering more balance. And lastly, consider easing into retirement gradually. A transition to retirement pension can reduce financial pressure and help you adjust emotionally. If you want to learn more about a TTR pension, I've covered it in detail in a full video and the link is in the description. The next lever that you can consider is investment risk. Your investment risk plays a big role in how much super you'll need for retirement. Conservative options usually deliver lower returns, meaning you'll need more saved up front, whereas growth portfolios offer high potential returns but come with more risk and volatility. For example, if you're single and plan to retire at age 67, you'll need 1.35 million in super with a more conservative investment strategy, or 1.15 million in super with a more growth-oriented strategy. If you're ahead, consider moving to a more conservative mix. With more in your savings, there is more certainty and a greater likelihood of achieving the expected outcome. If you're behind, revisit your investment strategy. Could shifting to a higher growth option help you build your balance faster? Remember, growth options have higher long-term potential, however they also carry more risk of short-term losses and a much lower certainty of the potential outcome. And finally, this one often gets overlooked: retirement length or life expectancy. Many retirement models plan for a lifespan to age 90. This is what the assumption we used when coming up with the estimates earlier in the video. While there's no guarantee that you'll live this long, this assumption provides a buffer and helps reduce the risk of outliving your money. This factor becomes particularly important if you're behind on your savings target. You might adjust your strategy based on your health, family medical history, and how comfortable you are taking financial risks. For example, if you have a family history of shorter lifespans, you might plan for retirement income lasting to age 85 instead of 90. That could allow for higher spending and a better quality of life earlier on. But it does come with the risk of needing to rely more on the age pension or cutting back on spending if you do live longer than expected. Let's take a step back for a moment. We've just walked through the 4 key levers you can adjust to reshape your retirement strategy. Now it's your turn. Try modeling a few scenarios to see what works best for you. A great place to start is the free Money Smart Retirement Planner. It lets you tweak factors like your desired retirement income, retirement age, investment return, life expectancy, or age when your super runs out. In other words, all the levers we just talked about. Testing a few combinations will help you build a more flexible, personalized plan and give you greater confidence and peace of mind about your retirement. As you may understand by now, how much you need for retirement depends on a mix of personal factors: your desired lifestyle, retirement age, life expectancy, investment strategy, and even your eligibility for the age pension and whether you own your own home. All of these play a role. But understanding how much super you need is just one part of broader retirement planning. Smart retirement planning strategies like optimizing your deductible and non-deductible contributions, structuring your assets to qualify for more age pension, reviewing your investments, or downsizing your home make a world of a difference. With some well-informed planning, you'll be giving yourself more freedom, confidence, and financial security in retirement. As financial advisors, we help Australians 50 and over find more clarity around their circumstances and retirement goals. If you're interested in learning how Toro Wealth can help you feel more confident about your retirement, then head over to torowealth.com.au. If you found this helpful, give it a like and hit the subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.